What's up, Internet? Cory Zamier here, collecting with Cory, still sitting in this corner, still wearing my Nintendo shirt, still filming pickup videos. It's been about 3 weeks for you, but it's been about 40 minutes for me sitting here. My ass hurts. So, what we're going to get to today is 2 Craigslist slash Facebook deals. One of them was a Craigslist deal, one of them was a Facebook deal. I kind of view them as the same thing. It's basically the same thing that I was able to get today within an hour of each other. I've gone months without getting a Craigslist or a Facebook deal, and I got 2, given I was talking to these people for a while during the week, but two in an hour. And I even sold a Sega Genesis Complete in Box on Facebook. I got 3 deals done today. Unheard of. Unfucking heard of. So, first up, we're going to dive into this bag of NES stuff. Oh god, I'm dropping it. Now, the deal with this deal is, this is a couple that is moving away and wanted to get rid of Nintendo games. They actually also had a boxed action set in probably the best condition I've ever seen. But I went over there to purchase these games, and they kind of sprung the action set on me when I asked if they had anything else. But based on the condition and how nice they were, I didn't want to try and lowball the fuck out of them and rip them off. I mean, people in my comments section on some of my videos think I'm a scumbag already. But I'm not going to do that to people if I can help it. So, anyways, passed on that because I literally only had about $15 left in my pocket to offer them, and that would have been fucking insulting, so. And also, in the condition it was in, it would have commanded at least $100. And if they're moving, I really want them to get a good deal on it, because I feel like I gave them a pretty good deal on these, considering what the titles are. Let me get these out. Now, they listed up all of these games individually on Craigslist. I messaged him on one of them and asked if he would sell all the NES games together. And he said yes. He said he would do $5 a game. I'm just trying to get everything out of this bag and organized. And they sprung on me that they also had some loose games when I got there. So that's one of the reasons why I ended up there short on money. I thought I was going to be spending about $65, so I showed up with, I think I had like $75 or something. I had to borrow money from Alicia, I had to borrow money from my wife to afford this stuff. So I think everything you're going to see in this part is 75 bucks. First up, all tangled together, but 4 original NES controllers, all a mess. These were kind of the throw-in part of the deal, along with these 3 loose NES games. We got MLB, Super Mario Duck Hunt, classic, gotta have it in every NES lot you pick up pretty much. And what I'm pretty sure is a label upgrade on my Paperboy. Very happy to have that. I think my Paperboy is peeling on the top, and this one's in really nice condition. Those 4 controllers and those 3 games, they threw in for another $10. So the original deal was these games for $65, got that stuff for an extra $10. Very good deal. Just on the controllers alone, they go for at least $5 each at the game stores. So you figure 20 bucks worth of controllers and figure a $5 on this one. Nothing on MLB. I can't imagine it's worth anything. And probably like $5 to $10 on Paperboy alone. Very good deal already. Now, these boxed games, not all of them are complete. I think they were saying they were, but they aren't. I'm not too concerned about manuals as long as it has the box and the box is in pretty good shape. And to be honest, since I don't really keep track of whether I have a game boxed or just loose in my collection, I kind of have to consult my collection behind me to even see if I have it in the box, because my boxes for my NES games that I'm stacking up to the ceiling, they're in any order that I've stacked them in. There's no order, it's absolute chaos. There are situations where I think I don't have a game, but it's like tucked away behind something and I just end up re-getting it, stuff like that all the time. First up, we got Top Gun. Pretty sure I don't have this in the box, I don't see it up there. This one is complete, pretty nice shape. Next up we have RBI Baseball. This is the licensed copy from Tengen. Comes complete, really nice shape. And I'm actually going to have to order some more box protectors from Retro Protection, because I don't want to leave these games up on the shelf just without a protector on them. Sponsor me, Retro Protection. If you're hearing this, sponsor me. I would love the sponsorship. Next up we have Rad Racer 2. This one does not have the manual, but the box is in pretty nice shape, and I am fairly certain I do not have it in the box. I could like literally just turn around and look, but I feel like that's a shitty video. Next up, what? Oh, I had 2 copies of MLB. Has 1 copy in the box here, which I may or may not already have. It's either MLB or NFL I have in the box. Next up we have Sky Shark, complete with the manual, pretty nice shape. This one I definitely already have. This is like literally one of the lowest value NES games you could ever come across. Silent Service. Is this complete? It is complete. This would be my second complete copy, I believe, of Silent Service. It's worth maybe $5 complete from what I remember. I think I purchased this. There was some website, some eBay-ish, game trading-ish website where you kind of had like tokens or coins or credits. I don't remember what it was called. I picked up a complete copy of Silent Service on there for like what equated to like 4 tokens shipped. Like absolutely like giving it away practically back in the day when that website existed, and I might still exist, I just don't remember the name of it, to be honest. Next up we have Tin I mispronounced it. Twin Cobra. And it's funny because on his listing he had it listed as Twin Cobra, because the W kind of goes in the way of the O on the font there. So he thought it was Twin Cobra. And I keep fucking up the name anyway, so who am I to talk? Then we got Pictionary, a game I'm pretty sure I already have complete in the box. This one's also complete. Next up we have Michael Johnson's, or not Michael Johnson, Magic Johnson's Fast Break. Complete. And these were all $5 each, so even if they're sports titles, I'd pay $5 for any sports NES game complete in the box any day of the week, to be honest. Next up we have Double Dribble. This was a classic. I remember playing this before I knew how to fucking play games, and I'm pretty sure I got schooled. Pretty sure. I mean, it's a pretty safe bet, right? Even if I was winning, they wouldn't have let me know I was winning. I wouldn't have known. So, next up we have John Elway's Quarterback. Kind of weird. It's just like a big picture of his face on the cover. Really nice shape on the box. Like I said, need to get some more box protectors for these. This one I definitely already have in the box. Jack Nicklaus, Greatest 18 Holes of Major Championship Golf. You know what that title reminds me of? Reminds me of Bithead 1000. The greatest video game program in the history of human civilization. And you better believe that. And I'm talking to you from a video game program, and I'm telling you, his is better, more entertaining. Go check him out. But that's what that, whenever I read that little subtitle on there, that's exactly what that reminds me of. The last game that I got from this specific deal, mind you, I have another PS1 deal to go through in this very video, and unfortunately probably the worst shaped box on here. The top is kind of jacked up, a little bit torn on the back. We have Bart Simpson versus the Space Mutants, and this is missing the manual and definitely doesn't have the styrofoam at the bottom, which I think most of the other games had because they weren't sinking down like that. So that's unfortunate that that game happened to be the worst condition one. I believe I'm going to do it for this one because I could have sworn that I don't have it complete in the box. Complete in the box because it's back here. So that's definitely an upgrade for me. And here's the fun thing with this next lot I have to show you. I legitimately don't know everything I bought here. So I've been waiting on this all day, and we're actually going to kind of find out together. So from what I could remember of this lot, there was supposed to be 2 Mega Man X games for the PS1, some Tony Hawk games, some decent value PS1 games at the very least. I don't remember how many of them. It was supposed to have a few controllers, a PS1 bag for the smaller system, the like travel size one. I met up with the guy at Target today to pick it up. He recognized me from YouTube. He was already going to give me extra games with this. Really appreciate it. If you're watching, big thank you to you. I really appreciate the deal. Let's just get into it. I don't even know what bag to start off with. He gave me 2 Stu Leonard bags full of PS1 stuff. So I'm gonna take a wild guess and start with this bag. First up, we have a performance memory card holder thing, which I've always wanted. They hold 4 original PlayStation memory cards, or I guess PS2 memory cards. Kind of better than just having them laying around like I kind of do now. You just fit them in there, and when you need your memory card, just open it up. This one's kind of funny on here. I've never seen a PS1 memory card from Thrustmaster. A 1 megabyte PS1 card. Never seen that before. Next up, and he said some of the games are in the bag. Like, he has the cases out here, but some of the games themselves are in the bag. So let's open the bag first and corroborate that story. Let's see. I should probably show you the bag, not do all this off camera. So you have a nice PS1 bag, very nice shape, a little bit scuffs on the top. If you guys have been following the channel for a while, you know I used to collect like anything bag related. Like if it was an Xbox bag, I would hold on to it. Any Game Boy bags, I would hold on to them. Even if I didn't need them, I would just have a fucking bag collection. It was getting kind of ridiculous, to be honest. Alright. So, he has them in these protectors here. Some games there. And if I can figure out where the fucking zipper was, I can unzip this. Oh! Alright. So, the thing with his ad was he didn't have any pictures in the ad. He sent me pictures via email, and in the pictures he sent me, I saw the bag. I didn't realize that there would be a PS1 console and a controller in that bag, which there is. And this is actually in really nice shape. Comes with two extra memory cards. I'm kind of flustered here. I just don't know where to put stuff. Nyko, no, that was just bland memory card from Performance, and this one's from High Frequency. So, no original PS2 memory cards. Up inside, you got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, very nice shape. I believe we have the case for that here. thing with the PS1s is it's always nice when they just close automatically. Whenever you go to the thrift store and you see a PS1, 99% of the time I open them, they won't close again. You just have that awkward moment where it's just like, or at a flea market especially, I'll like open them to see if there's a game in there, and then I'll go to close it and it won't close, and I just have to walk away while the vendor's probably looking at me like, you motherfucker, you know? So, this one I'm going to have to replace the case. I've never even heard of this game. Smurf Racer. It's got some kind of very sticky tape on it. And that was one of the games that he actually has in these little protectors here. So I'm just going to, as I go through, put the games in their actual cases, because that's just how I roll. Even if it's a bad condition case, I want the game in there rather than just in one of these things. Oh, fucking sweet. I'm sorry, I really don't remember your name. But you hooked it up fucking proper. Like, this was not supposed to be in there. Greatest Hits, Final Fantasy VII. Complete in, like, let me guess, there's probably no scratches on this whatsoever. Mint condition. I wonder if you even played this. That's really cool to see. There's so much extra in here so far. You got a Game Shark Video Game Enhancer CD. A Mad Catz PS2 or PS1 controller, I'm assuming. An OG PS1 controller, no DualShock there. Another DualShock PS1 controller, which I really think, like, out of all the colors, out of all the clear ones, I think the plain gray ones are always the coolest ones. And I'll find myself playing PS2 games with PS1 DualShocks just because I like that controller the most. And the last two things in this bag, oh, well, the rest of the bag was great. And then you got Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen Magical Mystery Mall, which is in there. I would have been A-okay with that not being in there, to be honest. And Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which is also in there. Second edition Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I don't know what this, like, sticky tape stuff is on there. It's like tape residue. So, like I said, we went through this bag. Unless there's, like, a secret compartment. This bag is still very heavy for being basically empty now. Comes with the power cable and the AV cable. And the bag is presumably empty. So just put that aside. And we still have a whole nother bag to go through. So I'm wondering if this is the bag that had the stuff that I was expecting in the deal, and the second bag is just all the stuff he threw in. I think that might be the case. So first up in this bag, the biggest item in there, we have a original PS1 multi-tap, which I legitimately don't have. I kind of wonder if this can be used on the PS2, because I don't have a PS2 multi-tap either, so I'll have to look into that. For PS1, I don't know if I really need it, but PS2, there are some multiplayer games I could think of needing it for. No, I can't. I'm lying to you. I actually can't. Off the top of my head, I cannot. Simpsons Wrestling. Game I've looked into picking up a few times, but it's usually a little bit more expensive than I'd want to pay for it. And it is in the extra protective case over here. So we'll just put it in. I'm pretty sure this guy never played these games. These are all mint. Like, the discs are mint. Simpsons Wrestling. Dave Mirra, Freestyle BMX. Maximum Remix. I've never heard of that version of it. That's pretty cool. Is this a 2-disc game? I think this is supposed to be 2 discs. I don't even know if I'm showing this to you. I'm so distracted. This is why I can't do this on the fly, because I'm so interested in what I'm getting that I'm forgetting to show you guys. So it comes in one of these dual disc, you know, cases, but there's no second disc in there. And I don't see it in any of these. So that will remain a mystery as to what the hell that was supposed to be. Maybe it's like a music CD or something. Next up, we have Gran Turismo 2. Disc. And in this case, I don't really know why he had it like this. I really don't. He has the simulation mode disc, so we'll complete that by moving that over. And to be honest, I don't think I even have this in my collection. I played a ton of Gran Turismo 2, but it's one of those games that it's always so cheap that I've just like gotten rid of it at garage sales because it's like, I'm never going to play that again. But it'd be really cool to actually keep it in my collection for once since it's in good condition. Next up we have Greatest Hits Spider-Man. Complete. Some games I want to save for last, because they are the main reason that I actually picked this bundle up. Just find them and put them aside. Alright, so we got Cool Borders 2001. Complete. I'm assuming really nice shape. And I would be right to assume. Barbie Race and Ride. Never know with the Barbie games. Anything involving a horse, could it be worth something? I'm not really sure. I am going to be looking to recoup from this lot. Obviously, I'm not going to keep all this stuff, especially Greatest Hits titles. Will never happen to make it into my collection unless they're not available in any other form. I think I have exactly one Greatest Hits game in my collection, and it's on the GameCube. Spyro. Greatest Hits Spyro. Complete. Probably amazing condition. I will check just the humor. And, of course, perfect condition. I don't think I've ever seen better condition PS1 games in my life. Greatest Hits Twisted Metal 3. It's in there. Perfect. There is a small scratch, but it should not hinder anything. That was the first game I saw with any sort of flaw on it. That's crazy. Let's just get the rest of the games out of this bag. And let's go through these. Greatest Hits, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Got a Pro Skater 2 disc. And the guy doesn't let me down. I have yet to have any, like, empty case that I can't really explain. Pro Skater disc in the other protective case for some reason. Pro Skater 2. The best Pro Skater... Pro Skater 3 on the PS2 I think was my favorite, but Pro Skater 2 is a great one to find on pretty much any system. Still goes for like $10. A Rockstar title, The Italian Job. It's in there. Good condition. Of course it is. I'm not even going to look at the condition on these games anymore. Next one, Crash Bash. Greatest Hits, complete. Army Men 3D. Greatest Hits, complete. Now we're winding down to the last 4 games here. And these were actually the games that I really wanted for my collection, and they were probably the best value. Actually, this first one I don't even know. I don't even know if it's worth anything, but I wanted it for my collection because I like Worms. That sounds weird. I like the Worms games. Worms World Party for the PS1. Worms Armageddon is one of my favorite PS1 games, and it's actually my first ever Let's Play something. So you can go check that out if you really want to delve into the depths of terrible videos on my channel. Got Worms World Party there. And the last 3 games, one of them unfortunately is Greatest Hits. They are all in there. One of the cases is actually broken on these. I didn't really realize that, but that's easily replaced. And I'm pretty sure one of these is a bonus game. I'm pretty sure he did show me this in the picture. Mega Man X4. Greatest Hits. Complete. Very nice condition. Pretty sure that was in the picture. And either one of these wasn't. I'm not sure which one. Mega Man X5 and Mega Man X6. One of these wasn't in the picture, so one of these is a bonus game. Perfect condition on this. Wow. Flawless fucking disc. Mega Man X5, that one's for the collection. I wish X4 weren't greatest hits. I will be replacing the case for Mega Man X6 here and adding that to my collection also. But, like I said, absolutely great deals on Craigslist and Facebook lately, as in today. So I'm going to be hitting the Craigslist and OfferUp and Facebook apps as hard as I can because this is really motivating me. I'm very happy with these lots. Big thank you to everybody that sold me these lots, the old couple that will never end up watching this video, and the guy that might. Appreciate both of you. Like the video, subscribe if you're new. You can go check me out on Patreon if you'd like to support the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Big shout out to my supporters, Todderbert, Hugh Stewart, and Dr. Doge Productions. As always, keep it real, Internet. I love you guys. I gotta stand up. My ass absolutely asleep. My legs basically don't work. I might need help. I might have to yell for my wife to help me out. This is going to be embarrassing. But you guys won't be seeing that.